A company called LadyCare has developed these menopause magnets right here to help women get rid of their uncomfortable symptoms like hot flashes, bloating, and night sweats. They claim that by clipping these to your underwear, you'll find relief.
Dr. Nita.
I know everything I need to know by looking at your face.
I want to start by saying, so many women are impacted by menopause, and I do love that doctors and researchers around the world are looking for more non-hormonal treatment options. However, based on current American research, I don't feel that we have sufficient scientific evidence to support this claim.
This is a strong magnet.
Yes. Ooh.
This thing is not joking around. And magnets, look, people have used magnets for a lot of different things over the years. Like you said, not a lot of great scientific studies out there, but we do have someone joining us, the lead researcher, integrative medicine physician, Dr. Nyjon Eccles, who believes this can work. He joins us from London via Skype. And Dr. Eccles, I know that you were one of the researchers for this magnet. You've heard Dr. Nita's opinion here. How, in your opinion, based on your research, could this work?
Well, let me start by saying that I believe this is a revolutionary breakthrough in the management of menopause. Originally, I was researching this same device because it was significantly relieving menstrual pain in women who were wearing it, in fact, in 80% of them. Now, some of those same women were becoming perimenopausal. So they were having menopause symptoms as well as their menstrual pain. And we were surprised that many of them were reporting back to us that their menopause symptoms were disappearing. Now, this was as much as a surprise to us as it was to them. We decided to do a formal observational study. We took 500 menopausal women. We monitored 23 different menopause symptoms over a 3-month period. And at the end of that time, we found that 75% of those women reported significant relief of a broad range of menopause symptoms. And in addition to that, it was without any observed side effects. So we knew from this study that it did seem to work. We just didn't know how it was working.
Dr. Eccles, did you have a control group that used fake magnets?
No, we didn't.
And I would challenge you only because I don't find these results surprising at all, because we know a placebo effect of 30 to 40%. So the only way these results would be valid is if you had a control group who used fake magnets, and then you compared that group to the group wearing the magnets. Otherwise, I don't think you can say anything. No offense to your research. I just think that's a poorly designed study, because we know that anytime someone tries something new, especially when you start, well, it solves these symptoms, then we were surprised it did these symptoms. The power of the placebo effect is remarkable.
I hear what you're saying about placebo, but there's something quite dramatic about this. If most women who try this device are actually quite skeptical to begin with. So in terms of this placebo effect, there isn't a great deal of belief that it's going to work for them before they try it. So that's what makes the results quite stark, in contrast to the lack of belief that it is going to actually help them.
Well, Dr. Eccles, we certainly appreciate you joining us. Thanks so much. And any treatments that could help alleviate menopausal, menstrual symptoms. But I will, just before we go, I'm forever troubled by a scientific study that does not have a control group, because because I think it would be interesting to do a study.
Yeah, and I know there's some questions as to how this could actually work, like theoretically, like how could this balance the autonomic nervous system, which is what they say it does. And also, I just want to say, according to the United States Department of Health and Human Services National Institutes of Health, magnets have not been proven to work for any health-related purposes. And that's a quote from their website.
We always say don't do harm.
Right.
Magnets can cause potentially a lot of issues, and especially if they're around kids and they swallow them, so just be aware. But hey.
And don't use it with a pacemaker if you have a pacemaker.
I don't think I'm ever going to have menopause symptoms.